From the kitchens of historic Barrington Hall, it's Just a Taste with Chef John Wilson.
I love having black bean salsa on hand because it's basically no calories. You can make homemade tortilla chips by cutting corn tortillas in quarters. I brush them with a little bit of oil, salt, and pepper, and I bake them in the oven. So those are real no calories. If you can use corn chips from the grocery store, but they're deep fat fried. So a little bit more calories are introduced. Let's talk about beans. So I have black beans. These are dried beans. I do the quick soak method. I cover them with water in a pot. Bring it up to a boil, boil them for 1 minute, let them sit for an hour, drain them, and then boil them until they're done. Plenty of salt, bay leaves, and I throw in a little cumin. And I cook them just until they're a little bit overcooked. So those are my black beans. I've got Roma tomatoes, juice of a lime, wonderful jalapenos. I've got two, however you like heat. You can certainly add more or less. Peppers. Let's talk about them for a minute. Peppers are rated from 0 to 10 in the Scoville units, and a jalapeno is about a 5. If you're very sensitive, like I am, you shouldn't really touch them much. In the grocery store, I put the grocery bag on my hand, and when I'm getting peppers, now I'm touching it. It's not good because if I touch my eyes, I'm going to get really irritated. We've got onion, a little bit of garlic, which is not South American. It's my taste. And I've got wonderful cilantro that we're going to add to it. A little bit of olive oil, again, not Mexican because they don't grow olives in Mexico. Season with salt and pepper. Lots of salt because lime juice like salt, tomatoes like salt, beans like salt. And I like salt. So we'll add this all together till we have a wonderful chunky sauce. Let's get started. So we've got our onion, 3 horizontal cuts up. So I got a nice fine dice. I want it the size of my beans. My minced garlic. We'll mix in with our beans. We're not cooking this, so I want it really, really fine. Jalapeno. So I cut off the top. You cut it down the middle. For heat resides in the membranes and the seeds. I'm going to take it out because I like heat, but not that much heat. So I'm cleaning the peppers on the inside. We'll do 1. It's julienne strips and then a fine dice. So we cut our julienne strips. We've got a few seeds in there. I'm going to leave them. I can feel the heat. I can breathe in the heat. We'll put this aside. Roma tomatoes are not the same as a slicing tomato. Here we cut them off. We cut them down the center. I cut out the inside. Get all the seeds and the moisture out because I don't want it to thin my sauce, my salsa. And we'll do julienne strips just like we did on the jalapeno. And then a small dice. You have to think of what will fit on a chip. So I like things the same size and a small size. Oh, these tomatoes are perfect. You want a tomato that is just ripe. Not too firm. If you have to buy them in advance till they ripen, you should plan ahead. We'll do 2 or 3 tomatoes. Then the juice of 1 lime. This is a perfect time of year for tomatoes, but you can make salsa all year long. Goes great with margaritas, right? Margaritas or sangria. Mexican beer. Cut out the centers. Look how colorful. We have green, white, and red. And the black beans will have green, chopped greens of our cilantro to complete our salsa. a nice fine dice. And we'll mix it all up in a bowl. Nice colorful presentation. Voila! Enjoy.
If you'd like to learn more from Chef John, Barrington Hall offers a series of Tuesday night cooking classes featuring classic cuisine. For a complete schedule of upcoming classes including recipes from this episode, please visit roswellgov.com.